survivors? It is Survivor Nomad, and I am back with another video. And today I am just taking a leisurely walk around the park. It is so beautiful outside, and I kind of just wanted to get out and just get some sun and some fresh air. So anyway, today guys, I want you to please like, subscribe, share my videos with your friends and family. If you enjoy them, I'm sure that you know others that would enjoy them as much as you do. So please share as much as you can. Today guys, I want to talk to you about how to get past rejection. A lot of times we feel rejected when the narcissist leaves. We feel that we will never meet anyone that will make us feel the way the narcissist made us feel. And I'm here to say that is both a good thing and a bad thing. It is good in the sense that you don't really want someone that made you feel the way the narcissist made you feel. And you may say, but it was good. When it was good, it was great. And when it was bad, it was horrible. And you want the good part back. And I think what many of you are talking about when you say you want the good part of the relationship back, you want the person you first met when you were in the throes of love. But what you have to realize is that person does not exist. That person was love bombing you. You guys are very familiar with the term love bombing. It's where they're calling you constantly. They are making contact with you constantly. They're texting you. They are at your house all the time. They are literally bombarding you with attention and affection. And it feels great. You feel like you met the best person for you. You really feel like you may have met your soulmate. But I am here to tell you guys that was orchestrated to make you feel that way. Those behaviors were orchestrated to make you feel like you had met your soulmate. So when I really think about when a survivor tells me they want the good times back, I know exactly what you're talking about. You want to feel that overwhelming love. But I'm here to tell you guys, it is not real love. What you're getting is, you're getting a piece of a puzzle. The narcissist has put together a puzzle. They've put together a certain way of presenting themselves that will cause you to fall fast. And when you fall for them, you slowly start to see the behavior change. You slowly start to see that now they're not as attentive to you. They're not as affectionate as they were before. And I'm sorry about the background noise, guys. That is a train. So they start to ignore you. They're not as attentive to you. And you find yourself constantly trying harder and harder. And you're like a hamster in a hamster wheel, just running yourself into circles. And sooner or later, you're going to go so fast and you're going to go with so much intensity that you're going to be slung off that thing. And that is when you feel rejected. That is when the narcissist discards you. Some of you have been rejected and the narcissist has never left. I'm going to repeat this again. Some of you have been rejected before you've even had the opportunity to leave the narcissist or the narcissist to leave you. And the reason that I say you're rejected is because you may be living in the house with a person who doesn't even acknowledge you as a human being. They may not even say good morning to you in the mornings. They may wake up and just live their life like you don't even exist, even though you're in the same house with them, guys. Please don't ask me how I know. And this can go on for weeks. It can go on for months. And they will have you feeling like you did something wrong. but they will never tell you what that thing was. So you're on a sort of permanent punishment. Guys, this is rejection. This is this person saying, I do not love you. I do not care about you. I don't care about your feelings. I do not care about how you feel. I don't care. This is rejection, guys. Make no mistake about it. You are being rejected. This person may be leading you on. They may be future faking you, telling you, I'm going to marry you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. They're lying. They're doing it to keep you strung up and strung in. So when I hear survivors say they want the good times back, they want the person they knew before, in the beginning, the lovely person, the person that loved them and showered them, it is all fake, guys. The thing you have to realize is true love starts slow and it's steady and it's stable. It is dependable. It is consistent. Narcissists' words do not match their actions. There's nothing consistent about them. One day they're on, the next day they're off. One day they love you, the next day they're not sure. One day they want children with you and a family with you. The next day they're moving to Hawaii. Nothing about them is stable. If you watch their behavior, you will see it doesn't match the things that they say. They will say they love you, yet they fight you. They will say they love you, yet they do nothing but control you. So their words don't match their actions. And in the beginning, in the love bombing stages, the stage that you think you want back so bad, that was planned to get you. And once they got you, where they had you in love, where they had you believing you had a future with them, they rejected you. And rejection is not always about leaving. I talked about this in my previous videos. Sometimes the narcissist leaves you. Sometimes you leave the narcissist. But rejection is not about where that person is physically. Rejection can be emotional. Rejection can be mental. I cannot tell you how many times I tried to have an intelligent conversation with this person, and I felt like I was running into a brick wall. They do not have a range of emotions. They cannot meet you intellectually. They do not want to invest. In order to meet someone where they are emotionally or intelligently, you have to invest a portion of yourself. And narcissists are just not able to do that. So you end up feeling rejected. If you are highly intelligent, highly empathetic, caring, loving person, and you meet somebody who's void of empathy, all their conversations are superficial. They want to talk about cars. They want to talk about how this or that looks good. You're driving down the street and they're just fawning all over a car that they see. Oh my God, look at this car. Oh, and they show more emotion for a vehicle than they do for you. You know you've met someone who is not your match. They show more emotion and kindness to people they meet on the street than they do to you in everyday life. And you're making all kinds of sacrifices for this person. But they have nothing left for you at the end of their fakery. At the end of the day, when they're done giving all of their energy to the world, they have nothing left for you. When you're with them, they spend all of their time taking pictures of everything around you in your environment, even of themselves. They're lovers of self, so that they can post it on their Instagram, they can post on their social media, because they live for attention. They do not live for you. You're there with them, you're present with them, you're trying to make a connection with them. They could care less. They are concerned about how they appear in this world. They are not concerned about spending quality time with you. It's not important to them. They're on their phone constantly, because you know why? They have to be setting up that next person for what they see is not working with you. They've already asked you several times to marry them and you've refused several times. So of course, when he or she is with you, they cannot be present. They're on their phone texting and trying to love bomb the next person. They're sending these photos of the places where you guys are spending time, they're not taking pictures of you. They're taking pictures of the environment and of themselves, and they're sending this over to this other person. They're trying to make themselves look interesting, when the truth of the matter is you introduced them to this interesting place. You introduced them to this interesting thing. So while they are rejecting you, they're also using you to make themselves look good, to build themselves up, to present a false image. Let me tell you guys something. Most of you guys are what's interesting in their next relationship. I'm going to say that again. Most of you guys are sparking the other person's interest in your narcissist, because they're using everything they learned from you. They're using your house. They're posted up in your house, taking pictures in your beautiful environment, sending it to their friends, their families, their followers, pretending that this is their life, pretending that this is something they built. When the truth of the matter is, they haven't built anything. This is all yours. Even the things that you're exposing them to in life, that they're sharing with this next man or woman, they never would have been able to dig deep and to explore and travel and do the things that you're doing themselves. So they're using you to present a false person to the next person, to see if they can get that person to marry them, to see if the tricks that they've learned from you with the authentic life that you're living will actually work for them. There is nothing authentic about a narcissist. So in the midst of rejecting you, they're cloning you. They're living your best life. And that is what is attracting the next victim to them. It is not them. You wonder how fast they moved on. Wow, how is it? Well, they took all your great qualities with them. Of course they were able to land this person. Of course they were able to move on from your relationship, because the whole time they were with you, they were rejecting you. They were rejecting the quality time with you. They were busy texting and calling and writing love notes and sending this other person messages while they were with you. While they were rejecting you, they were building something with someone else. And let me tell you something. It's only a matter of time before that thing that they've built, that fake relationship, will falter as well. It doesn't matter. You may say, oh, my narcissist is getting ready to get married. He or she is engaged. The relationship didn't falter. Yes, it did. Because it was built on your great qualities. Things that they learned from you. It's not real. It's not them. So once again, they have started another fake relationship. So please understand that rejection is multifaceted, guys. It can come in many shapes and forms. And I will tell you right now, do not feel bad if you feel like you've been rejected, because what that person gave you was not real. I pray for you guys. I love you guys. I hope that you find love and that you find freedom on the other side of narcissistic abuse.